Hey everybody, I'm Anna Marbach, and this is the first video in a series of fairy tale tapping. So what we're going to be doing is embracing the different monster and hero archetypes within us in order to fully embrace who we are at an unconscious level. Because when we embrace both the monster and the hero, that's when we're actually able to be truly human and to be ourselves. So I'm going to use a form of sadomasochistic tapping, which was developed by Carolyn Elliott, author of Existential Kink, and who I've trained with as an Existential Kink coach. And I'm going to start with the vampire. Even though I'm a total vampire, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I suck the life force out of everyone around me, I deeply love and honor myself. Even though I'm always preying on those that are near me, I deeply love and respect myself. I'm a total vampire. I am such a vampire. I'm always stealing the life force of those around me. I have to steal the life force of those around me in order to live. And those around me get addicted to me stealing their life force. They're like Nina Harker from Dracula, constantly trying to find me, just weak, wandering around. And I have them in my full thrall and full control, like Lucy from Dracula. In fact, I turn everyone around me into vampires. And they get addicted to me draining their life force. Everyone finds me incredibly seductive in all the ways that I just want to eat them. I just want to eat everyone around me. I'm so terrible and horrible as a monster. Or really, I'm the best monster in the world. I'm the best vampire in the world. Because I'm amazing at sucking people's life force. I'm amazing at just pulling out every single juicy bit of life force from them. And I mercilessly eat everyone up. And I mercilessly use all the tools of seduction and glamour at my disposal to give myself access to the life force of everyone around me. And my hunger and thirst are unrelenting. Because I need all the life force to live. I need to eat up the life force of everyone around me in order to live. So I'm a total vampire and monster. Okay, so that was the more negative round. I personally, I don't really like to use the 1 to 10. I like to instead notice what's going on in my body when I'm doing tapping. So I'm feeling a lot of tightness in the solar plexus, which to me means this is really liberating a lot of energy that was previously dormant or that I was previously really suppressing. And so we go through the negative round or the more, sadistic round in order to really get into the root of the monster energies. And now we're going to move into the why it's positive and why we can actually approve of it round. I'm willing to love and accept myself as a vampire. I'm willing to love and honor myself as a soul-sucking, life force-sucking vampire. I'm willing to love and accept myself as someone who sucks at the life force of those around me. I'm willing to love myself as a vampire. Maybe it's not so bad to be a vampire. When I'm a vampire, I really teach other people how to shield themselves, and that's a great lesson to learn, about how to stand on your own and how to stand in your own sovereign energy. Because really, everyone always has a choice about whether or not I suck their life force. That's their decision to make. And I let it be their decision. I let my life force sucking be my decision, my responsibility. And also, people love being seduced, really, by seducing people and by using my beautiful glamour to seduce people, giving people an incredible experience they wouldn't have otherwise. They can have so much fun being seduced and so much fun being glamored. And so people really enjoy vampire. Really, vampires are sexy. I mean, what about the Twilight series? And what about, 50 Shades of Grey, which is really based on the Twilight series, right? I mean, people freaking love vampires and love people who suck at the life force and strangers who appear all of a sudden to whisk you away into a life of glamour and seduction and sex. Vampires are really sexy. And so people really enjoy sexy people. So really, I'm giving people access to seduction and glamour and sex, and that is just a beautiful thing to give. So really, it's awesome that I'm a vampire. And people are only seduced. The people that I seduce, I'm only able to seduce them because they're willing to be seduced and because they want to be seduced and they really enjoy being seduced. So I'm only seducing the people who really desire to be seduced and really want to have that fun, glamorous, sexy experience. So really, it's fine that I'm a vampire. In fact, I'm just giving people the experience that they want by being a vampire. And I'm giving something people really enjoy to them. And so I can be my full vampiric self, deeply sucking the life force out of people. For example, when I take their money for my services, and I can just totally enjoy and take pleasure in being a vampire because it's actually a lot of fun to be the seducer, to be the glamorous one, to be the one who comes in like I'm a dark, mysterious stranger coming in from the night and you only see me at night. I enjoy that and other people enjoy it too, as we can tell from many stories. And so I can enjoy my monstrous vampire self. Now we've brought in approval for this vampire aspect. And obviously, when I say approve of your vampire self, I don't mean just go invite random strangers. I don't mean abandon all morality and ethics. We're really working with a community of selves here, and there are many selves. And I think for most of us, the majority of ourselves have moral leanings and have ethics and don't want to just randomly suck out the energy of everybody. At the same time, we do contain a multitude and we contain all the monstrous aspects of the world. This is called shadow work. And when we embrace it, we contain vampires and we're able to say, yes, I am a vampire. And we really embrace that. We can see the gifts that it's brought us and the gifts that it's brought others. And all of this monstrous energy is liberated and we can use it towards many things. We can use it to continue being successful in our businesses. We can use it on purpose to seduce people when it seems like they'll really enjoy being seduced. And if they say yes to our vampiric overtures, that can be a lot of fun, again, Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey. So, we'll be working on approving of all these different monstrous aspects of yourself. And I want you to just go ahead and see if you can, let go of that ego voice that says you can't be a vampire and just be like, what would it be like if I totally approved of myself in my vampiric aspect? And just see what happens. What would happen if you actually were an incredibly powerful being? I'll see you in our next fairy tale tapping video. Bye, everybody.